The mainstream media in the UK are reporting rumors that Anthony Joshua may have sacked or may be going to sack his trainer, Robert Mccracken. Nothing has been confirmed. It's all just speculation. After the Andy Ruiz fight, AJ did post this picture on social media, which would seem to suggest that he's not going to leave Robert Mccracken. But his manager has also left, as you can see by the headline, a cryptic response to the Robert McCracken sack rumors. Now, most of you guys will know my stance on this. I've been calling for Anthony Joshua to get rid of Robert McCracken for over a year. So if that's the way I felt before he lost to Andy Ruiz, I'm clearly going to feel that even stronger after he's lost to Andy Ruiz. So that's my position on it. I hope it happens, to be honest. And it's nothing against Rob McCracken. As I've said on countless occasions before in previous videos, as a boxer, you've got a very short amount of time to make life-changing sums of money and a very short amount of time to make the most out of your physical potential. And that's really where Anthony Joshua should be concentrating his efforts, because he's already a multimillionaire. He doesn't need the money. At this point for Anthony Joshua, it's really all about making the most out of his potential. It's about his legacy. And he's only got a few years to make that happen. And that's why as a boxer, you have to be selfish. You can't feel a loyalty to a promoter or a loyalty to a trainer or a manager if there are other people out there who could do a better job than them for you. Now, obviously, Rob McCracken has been making some nice money from AJ because AJ makes so much money. You know, trainers tend to get a percentage. I don't know if McCracken's on a flat fee, but if he is on a percentage, as is standard with British Border Boxing Control contracts, then he's, you know, making millions himself from these AJ fights. So I can understand he'd be devastated if he got the boot. But again, even trainers should know that the fighter has to be selfish. I mean, when Manny Stewart trained Lennox Lewis and Lewis lost the first Rackman fight, Manny Stewart said that he expected to get sacked. And that when Lennox Lewis called him and said, when do we start the next training camp, he was surprised. You know? So even as a trainer, you should know that you can't, obviously, look, you're not going to like the money ending for you and the guy going in a different direction and hiring somebody else. You're not going to like that. And even your ego is going to take a knock when a fighter sacks you and hires a different trainer, particularly after a loss, because then there's kind of a black mark against your name. And the public and maybe even other fighters, the media, start looking at you and thinking, yeah, you might be the reason why he lost. So I get it. But you have to be a bit more philosophical than that as a trainer. You know, not let that kind of thing get to you. And fans really need to be educated about this. Robert McCracken is not a bad trainer. I said before, it's not just about if a trainer is good or bad. It's about whether a trainer is suited to a particular fighter. There is no one-size-fits-all trainer. There is no trainer who is going to be the best fit for any fighter. Yeah? You have to find a trainer that works best with you in terms of personality and also in terms of utilizing your talent. And I think Robert McCracken can't utilize Anthony Joshua's talent to the absolute max. I think he's obviously done very well so far, but I just feel like AJ needs somebody else to take him on to the next level, to the next stage of his development. So we'll see if anything comes of this. Maybe it won't. And here's the thing as well. If AJ does get rid of McCracken, but still goes ahead with the Andy Ruiz rematch, I think that could actually be a problem. You know, if he's going to fight Andy Ruiz again, I might actually prefer that he stays with Robert McCracken. But if he, you know, gets a new trainer, I'd prefer that he doesn't take the Andy Ruiz rematch. Yeah? Because there's going to be a lot of pressure on the new trainer. You know, if he sacks Mccracken and then fights Ruiz, there'll be a lot of pressure on that new trainer to make sure that he wins the rematch. Not that much time to adjust AJ's game because he's been getting taught by Mccracken since he was an amateur. So to make AJ unlearn a lot of what Mccracken taught him and then rebuild him again, that's going to take a long time. It's going to take several development fights, several transitional fights, you know? So that's what I'll say about it. Let me know what you've got to say about it in the comment section below. It's happening, I'm out. Join me on Patreon. I upload a minimum of 2 podcasts every single week, covering a wide variety of controversial topics, as well as live stream Q&A sessions. Take a look on screen right now at some of the podcasts I've produced so far. For just $3 a month, the equivalent of about £2 a month, you get access to all my new podcasts and my entire back catalogue of past podcasts, including my popular Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer series. You can listen on your computer or on your smartphone or tablet by downloading the Patreon app from the Google Play Store or the App Store for free. The Patreon app also allows you to download each podcast in MP3. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you get access to dozens of hours of exclusive content. It's easy to sign up, there's no contract, and you can cancel at any time. So come and join our community of free and critical thinkers by signing up with me here on Patreon today.